Barry Elbasani always wore contact lenses, never had trouble with them. Then a year ago, a swimming pool accident left Barry paralyzed. No use of his legs, limited use of his arms and hands. Barry soon realized his contacts were going to be a problem.
Probably the first time my dad was in the restroom putting my contacts in, and I was yelling at him, and one of them fell on the floor, and it was just, it was tough.
And glasses? Barry had trouble putting them on, adjusting them, and hated that others had to do it for him.
I've had this done myself, so I know what it's like from your side.
Lucky for Barry, Dr. Daniel Dury had been thinking about this problem after seeing actor Christopher Reeve on TV.
And I just looked at him and said, how did he get his glasses on and off? And here is somebody, Superman on television, having to ask a friend or somebody to take his glasses on and off, when we have the tools nowadays to help people like that.
You see, Dr. Dury is a nationally known specialist in vision correction. He practices in Overland Park. Barry heard that Dr. Dury would do LASIK surgery for people whose arms are paralyzed, and the $4,500 operation would be free.
What he's doing for me, I can never thank him enough, so very, very excited.
Dr. Dury cuts a flap on the eye, then uses a laser to flatten the cornea. One eye, then the other. Barry's dad looks on, thinking, pretty amazing. It took only minutes to do what Barry had wanted done for a year, to say goodbye to his contacts and glasses. Dr. Dury gets a hug from Barry's dad, and Barry gets more freedom, something he wants for others who are paralyzed.
That's my goal, as many people as we can get the word out to.
Letting them know that a far-sighted doctor can help them focus on independence. Marilyn McCain, Fox 4 News, Overland Park.
The glasses became a problem. They'd fall off. I couldn't pick them up from my wheelchair. And so that's when I realized that, it was definitely an inconvenience.
I used to go for long periods not being able to see because my glasses were dirtier, my eyes were dry and I needed eye drops, and Mom takes care of me and everybody, and so, I would try my hardest not to ask her one more thing, and it would get to the point where by the end of the day I'm going, gosh, I really can't see.
Clarissa Cooper and Barry Elbasani are like many who have lost a lot in a split second. One moment life was good, a second later their independence was gone.
I'm paralyzed from the chest down. I do have the ability, obviously, to move my arms, wrists, but I can't move my fingers.
Truthfully, the first couple of years I didn't really want to be in this body anymore.
And it became very obvious to me with the advances in refractive surgery nowadays, we can really help these people in their lifestyle.
In the last year, Kansas City ophthalmologist Dr. Dan Dury has helped more than a dozen disabled patients find focus on independence by giving them the gift of sight for free.
I had no extra money that I could have spent to get this done, but it truly was a dream of mine to be able to have it.
The financial situation is a real disaster for these people. It doesn't make any difference how many resources they had, family or personal, before the injury. The year after the injury, it costs $500,000, and an ongoing cost is the average of $150,000 per year just to be disabled. So to spend $5,000 to have your eyes is something that is a really big expense. And and to be able to have us help in offsetting that cost is just something we get a real pride out of doing.
Dr. Dury says his dream is to help disabled patients worldwide.
I really like, through our international organizations, which I've been involved with for a long time, is to take this not only throughout the United States, but why not China, and why not Bangkok, and why not in Turkey? Because if they have a laser and a good surgeon, they certainly have disabled people and other people around places around the world.
The national guidelines for this new program will be very strict. All procedures for disabled patients must be pro bono, no cost to the eye surgeon or staff, from the time the patient comes in for a pre-op exam until after their post-op visit.
Of my colleagues and friends around the country and even around the world, if I've asked them, they say, I want to do that. That's something that they could see, that they could give back to their local community, and it's something they have the tools for.
Just to be able to give something back to them makes you feel really good.
The smile on their face or the smile on their I mean, they cry when they're finished. There's nobody, it's impossible to not feel the same that they're feeling, to just be in their shoes and know that they're so thankful, and they thank Dr. Dury and they thank all of us just for something that we all take for granted.
I personally have a friend who is quadriplegic and know how much trouble he has with his glasses, and just to see that these people don't have to worry about that anymore and that they can actually see, it's an awesome gift to give to somebody.
Thanking him is not even enough, they say. And when you see big tears come down their faces, you know that that's enough.
This kind of experience is devastating to a family. It's devastating to the individual and to a family. Your life changes overnight. It's wonderful to see a person regrow, relearn, do new things, take on new tasks, make himself do things that he could not do a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, or a year ago.
When it made her happy, it made me happy.
If Dr. Dury's dream becomes a reality, Barry and Clarissa say it would be a dream come true for patients like them.
I no longer have to worry about contact lenses. I no longer have to worry about glasses. For a person in my position, that's huge, because anything that I can do to help myself become more independent, I'm going to do that, and this has truly made me more of an independent person.
It's just amazing to be given the miracle of sight.